Okay, Goji fans, I think we seem to come to a huge conclusion here. I know I haven't done a full review on the certain versions of the figures of Godzilla 2014, but since I'm all warmed up and everything and decided to do a video with a lot of time on my hands, I might as well get it done for a change. So, welcome to my latest video review on, you guessed it, Smash Strike, Tail Strike, Godzilla 2014 versus the bootleg versions. Yeah, well, I know basically they're all the same, but there's some things I like more about them, and there are some things I don't like. In case you're wondering, I'm talking about the bootleg versions on the right side. You can tell on the left side is the regular Bandai Creations versions. Yeah, so where to begin with this video? Alright, first off, let's take a look at Smash Strike. So, there's a lot of things I don't like about this one because of the ridiculous gimmick that serves no purpose. Obviously, with the button in the back that makes him if I go up and down, if you move around like that, it looks like he's wiggling and moving. And when he tilts his head down, it looks like his jaw is opening and closing itself. And the way they made his arms here, they did that for a purpose. So we like shake him around like this, and his arms move around a little bit. Doesn't really do much either. Also, to notice that these ugly screw holes here. Let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. There's 8 screw holes on the side, and it really takes away the look, especially with the dorsal fins and the waist here. And it really makes the waist look really crappy. I know it's supposed to be a gimmick. So, and another thing to notice, his tongue is not painted. Now let's take a look at his bootleg counterpart. You know, like I said, I got both of these two from China. Here, look how well the painted tongue is in here. Also, even though they painted the body all the way down to his tail, for some reason they didn't make any effort here on the sides, and they left out the paint for all the way down to the tip of his tail here. Plus, the Smash Strike version doesn't have any paint on the bottom of his chin like this one does. And you don't see any screw holes on his side, which is good. He has a moving tail, of course. It does move 360. The legs itself has some give, well, as well as the arm, but they don't move 360, obviously. The head does. It's got a little stiff, but it's not as stiff as this one over here. Well, I'll get to in a bit. So also, this is made of the shittiest plastic I can ever describe. The only decent plastic it has with the dorsal fins, the head, the arms, the feet, and the tip of his tail. This one is soft vinyl all the way. And also notice these limbs here are basically copied off of Tail Strike, which I'll get to in a bit. Like I said earlier, well, I can't do it this way. Let's see how their height reaches over each other. Basically the same height surprisingly. So yeah, that's what I'm getting at right there. Okay, let's put these two back here. Oh wait, I forgot, I left something out, I'm sorry. You see here, it's got the copyright Warner Brothers 2014 on here, and it's got a CE logo. On this one, they try to cover it, but I don't think they were even trying. You can still see it's very faint. Plus, there's no CE logo right here. So that's another thing that makes it different. All right, moving along to Tail Strike. What I don't like about this one, the head looks kind of decent, but you can't turn it. The same thing goes with the Smash Strike. I forgot to point out too. How many screw holes on this side here? Just 6. And on the bottom. Well, I'm only counting the screw holes on the side here, not on the bottom. Oh, because there's 5 screw holes on the tail. The tail's pretty crappy. You know, you gotta move his belly here to get him to perform his gimmick. Even Godzilla 1998 Tail Strike looks more decent than that. Yeah. You know, the name Smash Strike and Tail Strike does sound alike for Trendmaster's Godzilla 1998 figure. Take Nuclear Strike Godzilla for a change, which I don't have him out, but I did put him in the video, minus the commentary, and the limbs here. They are better, but this has more give. The legs here and the arms. I just don't care for this here. I know it's a form of gimmick. The torso fins look okay, except the gap here and both sides of the tail. Compared to his bootleg counterpart here, which is basically the same as the other bootleg, except they both have the same heads, because it's based on his. I think they did a better paint job on the teeth than they did on the Smash Strike and Tail Strike. The other thing I'm getting at, because the limbs on this one, which is clearly based off the Tail Strike and this one, they somehow gotten smaller. Also notice when they were retooling this, the chest, they did an okay job. It's not as good, it's not upgraded as the later Bandai Creations Godzilla 2014 figure, the 6-inch and the 12-inch, which I reviewed previously. On the skin texture is okay, but it's not as detailed as on the legitimate versions here. But the same issue goes in the bottom here. No CE logo, and the same lack of paint abs on the sides here. Same articulation as the non-Smash Strike. I do call this the non-Tail Strike. Since he's able to lean on his tail, which is also clearly based off the Smash Strike. This one, on the other hand, look, you may stand like this. He just goes plop on his tail. I mean, the tail's just too heavy. You can't move the legs back. They only go forward like this. So you think he's slouching over. He's gonna wobble unless you do something like this. It'll cause less wobbling here. And the tail gimmick still looks ugly. Even though they're retooling here and here, they make it look a little more fat. Like Fatzilla. I don't know why other people haven't been reviewing these versions. I'm sure other people have been purchasing them from China as well. I got mine, both this and that one, for a two-piece set for $17.99. That's not a bad price. But these ones, I don't remember exactly how much they were. Like, they were like 12 or 15 bucks a piece for Smash Strike and Tail Strike. So, what do I rate these two versions here? I guess I'm gonna have to rate them a 5 out of 10 because, yeah, they have a really bad downgrade compared to these ones here. Well, these do have a downgrade themselves. They're just because they're based off of these ones. And when I rate the bootlegs, it's a split decision because they're not as upgraded as the Bandai Creation, the later Bandai Creations versions, the NECA and the SH Monster Arts and the Bandai Movie Monster series. But the Bandai Movie Monster series is somewhat decent. It's not as good as the other three I mentioned because it's kind of disappointing to me. And I don't like the way they made his head. And they went off on his tail, which is supposed to have the length of his tail. I have no problem with, but they too left out some paint apps on the bottom, surprisingly, and the way they painted his claws on his hand are very light brown, and his teeth. I mean, wow. I mean, seriously, that's what I'm trying to get at. You know, I can't say that the Bandai Movie Monster series is the best. The only thing I like the best from the Bandai Movie Monster series is the Flying Muto, which I also have. Yeah, these ones if you're gonna buy something like this, I would simply go for the bootleg versions. Don't bother with the Bandai Creation versions or the gimmicks. They're not good to look at. Just like Spader from Bolt Metric stated, I don't even display them on a shelf where they can be seen. I just put them all the way in the back where they can't be seen, compared to these ones here. So, at least they look decent, somewhat decent. But at least I like them better than the Bandai Movie Monster series Godzilla 2014 figure. Yeah, I was talking to Richard Essel, who's got a huge collection of Godzilla stuff, and he too doesn't care for the Bandai Creation gimmicks or these ones, which I explained to him before. I did subscribe to his channel, but if you want to subscribe to his channel too, so that's like just show you the difference between the Bandai Creations gimmick versions and the bootleg ones. If I would have known about the bootleg versions, I would never bother with the Smash Strike and Tail Strike. Now these two were the only ones that Godzilla 2014 figures they had in my local Kmart, so I just picked them up in person. I used to think they were cool until I saw other ones like the Jack Specific, Godzilla, Giant Godzilla, Atomic Roar is okay. It's not as bad as these two. I haven't gotten the Pack of Destruction sets yet. I heard that people like them better. So mentioned about the later Bandai Creation, the 6-inch and 12-inch. So if you want to pick up the non-gimmick versions, go right ahead. If it's not going to eat up your wallet. Or if you recommend them for serious hardcore fans, that's fine. Alright, well, that's about ends this review, so I might be doing some other reviews soon. When I get a chance, I will keep you posted and everything. So just subscribe to my channel if you like and leave a comment. This is Weapon 2 with my latest video review, and I hope you guys have a good day. Happy Thanksgiving. I know I will. So, alright, see you folks later.